Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports, and we are just over a day, but less than 48 hours away from the first kickoff at Loftus Versfeld of the Rugby Championship. And with World Rugby, with international rugby fixtures being back, we are back with World Rugby rankings, which can all change, swap. People can rise, people can fall, and all of that can change over this weekend. So we're going to have a look at exactly what the permutations are and what the various teams, where they can move, where they can't move, and what we can expect from the weekend. Before we do that, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. And in terms of the rankings, unlike New Zealand, they can't improve, but they can move down the rankings. South Africa can move up the rankings, as can the Wallabies and Los Pumas. So those two very much more playing for their sort of the spots to try and move up the world rankings. If you even care about the rankings, a lot of people just don't really care about the rankings. Some people really care about the rankings, and I think they've got, a certain amount of, weight. But at the end of the day, especially in a World Cup, it doesn't really mean much. For me, it means a lot when it comes to the seedings. And if they were to do the seedings a year out from the World Cup, I think they'll be far more valuable in terms of where the rankings help. So at the moment, the rankings are currently Ireland, France, number 1 and 2. And then New Zealand, South Africa, Scotland in 5th place, England in 6th, Australia down in 7th, and Argentina down in 8th. Then after that, Wales and Japan round up the top 10. So what can happen this weekend with regards to the Springboks? Right, now they're going to need a favour from Argentina, because a win over Australia, because of the 7.17 rating points, so because Australia are quite low ranked, they will not, as before, the home sort of weighting is factored in. Us playing at home means that there's less rating that will sort of points you can move up. As a result, a victory over Australia doesn't mean much for us by itself. However, if we win and New Zealand lose, then we can go up to 3rd, New Zealand will go down to 4th. And we can start sort of making a bit of waves into trying and finding, we're behind you, New Zealand by 0.1. So basically our points will not change with the win. But if New Zealand lose, then their points will drop a little bit, and with that, we'll basically go up. But we can't catch France or Ireland. In terms of Australia, they will fall down to 1 place in down to 8th if they were to lose, and Argentina were to win, because Argentina would move up 2 places up into 6th if they manage to get their first ever victory over New Zealand in Argentina. So Argentina can go from 8th to up to 6th. They can bump down England and Australia. Argentina can also go above Scotland if their victory is more than 15 points. So if they hammer New Zealand tomorrow, they can go up to 5th in the world, which will be right behind South Africa, depending on what happens. Well, if we were to win and they were to beat New Zealand by a lot, then it would be South Africa 3, New Zealand 4, Argentina 5. And Australia would be down in 8th. If, however, they draw, they will climb 2 places. So they can go up to 5th if they draw in Pretoria, the Wallabies. And I think it's something else if they win. So South Africa cannot fall from 4th place, even if beaten by more than 15 points at home. Although the advantage, if Australia do that and they move up into 5th, we would be cut down to 1.17 points over Australia. So they could catch up quite a lot if they were to hammer us tomorrow. Argentina, however, can't fall lower than 8. They are 8 and they can't lose. They can't fall lower than that, because they will only lose a maximum of 0.72 rating points, which would still leave them 1.92 ahead of Wales below. Fun fact, the UAE, I think, are busy playing out there, and they provisionally climbed 2 places to 60th, equaling their highest ever position after beating Pakistan 95-0 in the first leg, but can climb no higher with another victory. So in case you didn't know, UAE, Pakistan playing some regulars over there. And Pakistan will not lose any more places than the 2 they previously lost following Tuesday's heavy defeat on home soil. I mean, losing at home to UAE on home soil on a Tuesday, Pakistan, pull your shit together. Anyway, fun fact, if you didn't know that they were playing rugby, they are apparently. So that is the world rankings for this weekend. If you would like to go and see how it works, just go out to the rugby, World Rugby website. There's a whole sort of explanation. I'm not going to try to go through it. It's very complicated. But basically, it factors in, where the people below you or who you're playing, for example. Obviously, if you beat somebody higher than you, you'll get more points than lower than you. It also factors in home and away advantage, as well as a margin of 15 points. So to get maximum points, you want to beat somebody above you, away, by more than 15 points. Those are sort of that would be sort of the highest way to try and climb up the ladder. But let me know if you care or what you think of the rankings. Are they fair? I think if we were third and look, we're right next to New Zealand, but I do think that's the 4 best teams in the world by quite a large long margin. And the points do reflect that. I think Argentina, Australia, we're not quite sure what we're going to see from them this year. So, if Australia were to hammer the box and go up to 5th in the world, it's probably about right, to be fair. So I think at the moment they're looking pretty spot on. Scotland above England. The English won't like that, but Scotland have been playing some pretty good rugby. Wales after a pretty poor season down in 9th. So I think at the moment it actually is not far off being what is probably the genuine rugby pecking order. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for the watch along. Very excited. With lots of things planned for you. It's going to be a whole new experience. We've got more stuff coming at you than ever before. The studio's had a bit of a rejig, so it's going to look a little bit different. A couple more things that you can add to it, so it's going to be a lot of fun to see exactly how that's going to play out. So looking forward to seeing you guys over the weekend. Smash like on the video, subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven, and I'll chat to you soon.